Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Mother. All right, all right. What do we have here? Yes, sirree. Actually, let's get this going. Figure out this portion of it. So from here to, I believe, here. Here to here. Here to here. Here to here. I'm just gonna drop that in right there. Leave it alone. We're gonna bust this up over here, over here, over here. Boom. We're gonna drop that in over there. Bingo bango. What up? I don't know if those levels would mean anything. We're just gonna kind of ignore those. But we are ready. You know what? We are gonna bring this down. Shabang. And shaboom. Why not give the overnight lows and highs? Ah, here we are.
Habits and removing some things that hold you back. Oftentimes,
Hello, Paul. We've had some technical.
prove that we can start to move forward, build some structure, and get profitable. I find that successful traders trade within themselves. They know their boundaries, they know what they're good at, they know what they're not good at. Just kind of finally forged away and had the discipline to stick with it. It's not trading the markets that's the key. It's truly trading ourselves. And once we can do that, then we can find success. Anyway, it's been nice to get to share a little bit about what I do in my off time and how I unwind from the markets. I look forward to seeing you on our Hola Prime TV channels, live streaming every day. And here's to your success. Thank you.
Hola Prime, trade with transparency.
Hey guys.
Good morning, everybody. Coach
Good
Troy,
morning.
what's happening? Good
What's
morning,
going
everyone.
on?
Long time no.
What's
How was your
up?
Labor Day weekend? How was your Labor Day weekend, Troy? We missed you.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Nice.
Bunch of golf.
How we doing today, Paul? Ready to go?
Nice.
He's always ready.
Great. Yeah. Always ready to go for sure. How you doing, Adelina? How's the morning treating you?
I'm great.
Awesome.
Bird looks
Nothing
good.
yet.
The bird looks good today. I like the bird. I see it better today. Yeah. Look at that. He's cool. That is
It is
so
cool,
cool.
actually.
Anyway,
Mingle,
I don't know what it is. It's like a crane or
gold and
something.
silver.
It's a. I don't know how we call this bird.
I think it's an
I
egret,
don't know.
maybe an egret.
Maybe an
Yes,
egret
yes,
or a
yes.
crane. Yeah, something. Egret.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
cool. Nice. Well, the market's open, everyone. And we're just kind of open swing highs, open swing lows here in the ES. And as I speak, we got a little breakout to the upside. But interestingly, in the overnight, continue to climb higher. And
We are
Coach Sam was
going.
talking about this yesterday at the close, right? He says, I think we're going to go higher. I don't know if he's a clairvoyant, but
Yeah, I think so.
market
I don't
certainly like that Google news. I tell you, boy, oh boy, that was probably
I
the
did
biggest
too.
catalyst that we saw.
What was
yeah,
the news about?
Yeah, for sure. Basically, they're not a monopoly. They were ruled to be like not a monopoly with Chrome. So like the Chrome browser business didn't have to get split from their
Right.
regular business, essentially. And so that's what people were fearing that value would be sucked out of, Alphabet just because of things having to be split up. But it looks like the judge kind of ruled very lightly against them. So all good news for Google. And I don't know if all of you saw, there are some headlines coming out from the Fed a lot right now, from Fed's Musalam, and just a lot of classic rhetoric of oh man, I don't know if things are going to be good or not. It's just those kinds of classic comments from our good old Fed. But yeah. So maybe a little bit of uneasiness here.
And yeah. So good morning, good afternoon to everyone in the chat. It's nice to see everyone. Robert's here, Eric Lake's here, of course, Mr. Peeps, Tanaka, etc. So it's nice to have everyone here. And let's not forget that in about 25 minutes we will have the JOLTS job report. So that may cause me to sit on my hands a bit here and just kind of observe and watch what happens for the next little while here this morning. But yeah, I mean, like you said, Paul, Muslims, I think he's still speaking. Yeah, I think he's still speaking right now. We got Kashkari speaking later. And Kashkari, he carries a lot of weight with the Fed, and he's a pretty intelligent guy. So him and Goolsby tend to move things around. Not as much as Powell, but they carry some heavy lifting over there at the Fed. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I did not catch the what was it, Dollar General earnings before the Dollar Tree, not Dollar General.
Close enough
for that. Yeah, I know.
Not a lot of difference.
Where I don't see it. Because I know Salesforce is coming out after the close. But did anyone catch the earnings on that? Oh, here we go. Dollar Tree.
I was gonna say I can pull it up. I have it.
Tumbling. Dollar Tree says higher income customers are still driving its growth. Higher income customer. What's a higher income customer for Dollar Tree? I mean, I don't know.
7 o'clock news.
Downbeat outlook for the current quarter despite raising its. Yeah, exactly, Troy. Move up. They're 100% higher spenders. They're gone from $2 to $3. I don't actually have that. I don't see the print though on dollars. That's okay.
I saw something like okay, I have it right here. It's Dollar Tree same store net sales plus 6.5% on plus 3% traffic and plus 3.4% ticket. I actually don't know what ticket means. Diluted earnings per share EPS from continuing operations of 75 cents. Adjusted diluted EPS from continuing operations of 77 cents. Completed over 1 billion of share repurchases year to date, so they're doing a lot of share repurchasing. That's interesting. Increasing full year fiscal net sales outlook by about 0.2
looks like
billion.
pushing down because of this volume.
So it kind of looks
profile.
Like
I don't mind. Whatever.
There must be something. They must have. I'm trying to look at some like expectations. I can't find any expectations, like how they did versus what the analysts were thinking. That might be why they're down right now. But yeah, it's interesting. They seem to be doing relatively well. I mean, they seem to be doing well, but I don't know.
The interesting thing on some of these consumer names, like we were talking about last week with Walmart and what's the one by you? Was it BJ's or something? The wholesaler,
BJ's,
like
yeah.
Sam's Club, you said. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you know, even if they're talking about a little softening, the numbers have been still pretty good. So the market's kind of just shrugging it off. I think at this point, not really too concerned.
Yep.
And
and honestly, right now, like. Where we are with price action in the ES, in my head, like we are stuck between a rock and a hard place. Based on last Friday's, like this past Friday's distribution, value area low is 64.61, and so we're at 64.50 right now. And then yesterday's value area high is 64.25, with the high of day being 64.45 ish. So we're like literally right in between previous day's high and that like value area low of that Friday.
We're just chilling.
And what was our overnight high? 64.61. Coincidence?
Right.
I don't know. But yeah,
exactly.
I'm with you.
Exactly.
Completely on this. This is I love when we can look at little micro composites or put some profiles together and try to establish some levels here. Because other than that, I'm just kind of flying blind, right? So I need this stuff for me. But yeah, I mean,
I just took a trade. You guys want to look at my chart? I'll tell you about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. We can roll over to Troy.
Because this was a typical H pattern that as you can see here, that Paul and I always talk about these H patterns. And what I did was, as it came down here and looking like it was going to break to that new low, I jumped in short. However, because it's an H pattern, it makes you really nervous that it's going to bounce. And so I did not get the full move. I got a partial move, so only made 72 bucks on that. But I got out on that next bar as it started to break down. It started to reverse. I jumped out immediately. I think the trade was about 10 or 15 seconds, because that's just the way these reversals are so violent. But again, it's that classic H pattern that broke down, but then it just didn't have any follow through. And I was, as we've discussed previously, these H patterns can really hurt you. If you're right, they work really well. If they don't work, it hurts. So I was literally, as soon as I got in, I got my finger on the close position. So anyway, now it's coming back down. We'll have to see what happens, but that was my first trade of the day. So thank you very much.
Good. Yeah. Great.
Very nice. Very nice.
Always nice to be in the green. Always nice in on the first trade. Perfect.
Yes. Yeah. It's only
What is
70
MF?
bucks.
That's an RSI? The
MFI. MFI is Money Flow Index. It's a oscillator that's similar to RSI or stochastics. However, I'm glad you asked, because this is one of my favorite tools. MFI in its composite, in its formula, it uses volume, which is really weird because most oscillators only use price. So they only look at prices. Price oscillates back and forth trying to give you overbought or oversold. Well, MFI incorporates volume into that mix, and so I believe it's more useful because, as we all know, volume and order flow is the king daddy of what we do. So this one is an oscillator that is based on price and volume, and you can see that it gives pretty good when you get below into this would be sold. It literally bounced right there when it got to that extreme. Here you can see these extremes to the upside where it went high there, dropped down. It's pretty good. I use it as a condition, not as an entry tool. So as an example, I would not be going short if this comes down here, because we are not overbought. If we were overbought, then I would be, I'll go short. So it's a contra trend method, but that's what it is. And if you're interested, the secret sauce is in the settings. So a default setting for MFI on most systems is 14. And if you use 14, it's going to be horribly delayed and trailing. So if you move it to a 5 or a 6, and this is on a 1-minute chart, the 6 works really, really well. And you'll see that these lows and these highs are very, very close to price highs and price lows.
Very
Did
cool.
you start to use this on your own, Troy, or did you have experience in prop firms and other things where you kind of discovered this? Because it's interesting that you're typically looking to go short. I won't call you a contra trend or a counter trend trader, because just because you're going short doesn't mean the market's always going long. But you know what I mean? It's like you're looking for, I know, like you like to look for an imbalance, or when the market starts to kind of turn over, or a pullback, and you can jump in for that quick move to the downside. It seems like this is really helpful in the way you trade. Like you said, it's not really an indicator, but it's more of just.
Right, it's more of a condition. So if this condition exists, then I will go. Then I have permission to go short, or I have permission to go long if the setup is there. So it's a condition prior to. And actually, if you guys are familiar with market profile and volume profile theory, we identify the value area high and the value area low, right? And when we look at the volume profile, if we're above value, it's expensive, and so this is sort of like a short zone up here above the value area high, and of course below the value area low is a buy zone, or it's at a discount. That's the concept of of market profiling, and we stay out of the value area because that's kind of the chop zone. Well, what I found was if I'm waiting all day
Kind of
for
a
it to get
tight
above value to do a short,
15
or
minute.
all the way down below value
Kind
to
of
do
tight.
a long, I'm going to get 1 or 2 trades a day, and it drives me crazy because I can't wait. So I started looking for a way to trade the
especially if the range
inside.
is even bigger.
Exactly.
Right. If it's a really long rangy day, it'll take you forever.
It's
Right.
just
You
kind
may
of
not even
tight.
get a trade. I mean, it's
To be
possible
honest.
you might not even get a trade. And so I started looking for if the concept of market profiling is to identify basically expensive or at a discount, which is basically overbought or oversold. And I said, well, maybe I should look at an oscillator, because oscillators are known, that's what they do, is they predict overbought and oversold. So I started with RSI. I went to stochastics, and I kept seeing that they were not as, it's not that they're not accurate, it's just that they were wonky. They were all over the place. And so then I went to, and I said, there's got to be a way to incorporate. So I started digging into those and saying, how does the formula work, right? And tried to re-engineer what is the formula looking for and why does it work. And I know you guys think I'm like this kind of weird engineer nutso guy here, but I want to know how these things work and why they're giving me an overbought or an oversold reading, right? And so I went into the formulas on RSI stochastics, and I just literally did a Google search on all oscillators, and it pulled up 10 different oscillators. I sort of went through all the inputs for each one to figure out what is it relying on. And I stumbled across 2, MFI, and I think it's a Calkins oscillator or something like that. It's kind of an obscure one. It's not on most trading platforms, but MFI was. And MFI incorporates my favorite thing in the world, which is volume and order flow. So it was like, wow, this has got all the components I need. It's got price, it's got volume, and it's an oscillator. So maybe it'll help me trade this in the value area, which market profiling says, no, don't trade there. But I want to trade there. I need an excuse. So my excuse is
Oh
MFI.
my gosh.
MFI gives me an overbought or oversold. Now, I also use something very similar to what you do, Daryl, in that the low volume nodes and the areas on the outsides of the high volume areas are definitely areas to get in, and or targets, potential targets, as well as entries. But you'll be amazed at how many times that spot right there correlates with a high or a low in the MFI. And so it sort of all comes together. So for me, that's
looks
what
like
it
it
all
might
sort
be
of comes
breaking down.
together with,
Just see
whether
if it
it's
follows
overbought or
through.
oversold. And now the key is that you have to remember that just because we're oversold doesn't mean we can become more oversold. And so that's kind of where there is a lot of people will say, oh, oscillators don't work. And what they're doing is they're only defining a condition. And that condition can be 5 minutes, it can be 20 minutes, it can be 3 hours. It's a condition. And so you should never use it as an entry point. You should always use it as just a condition to what? If it's saying I should be looking for a long because we're oversold, then I'm looking for that setup. I'm not going, oh, it's oversold, I'm going long. Don't do that.
Right.
I just say, oh, it's saying the conditions are ripe for a reversal coming soon. Now, that doesn't mean it's not going to sell off for 10 more minutes before that reversal happens, right? So, I'm sorry I got on a hobby horse there, but
no, I actually wanted you. I know you enough that you would do this. I wanted you to explain it because I knew you would do a great job of kind of how you. And I think Adelina was truly curious. I was too, but I think it's good for the subscribers and the viewers in the chat. And the other thing that's really interesting, and I know that I talk a lot about. I don't do a lot of indicator stuff and this and that, but in essence, all of this stuff that we do overlaps. It's just a way for each of us to find an edge or to use the data that we all share. It's all the same data, right? It's all the same. It's all the same data from the exchange, and it's just a matter of how you can organize it visually or not to take trades. So, like you're saying, Troy, with the MSI and being at the, let's say, at the outer edge or outside the value area, it looks like it could be an oversold condition. Yeah, and it also could be a place maybe where I want to get in or get out, and it just so happens that it works for both of us. It's telling us different things, but it still allows us to potentially get into a trade, right? And that's really all that trading is just taking information that's very complicated and oftentimes and trying to simplify it and break it down to where it's usable for us as traders.
All
So
right,
thanks,
is it
Troy,
bouncing
for
here? Off the
I can see
middle?
it's also forming a divergence. That's how you call it, divergence.
Yeah, divergence.
So you can look for a long.
I am speaking of long, I am long the 10-year note futures at the moment. I'm long 2 contracts on the 10-year note, and I'm looking for I'm risking about 1 for 2. So looking to get about
nice
30 seconds of a move here. We have to speak in 30 seconds with these bond positions. It's a little bit wonky for a lot of people that have not traded in the bond space here.
Welcome to decimalization, right, Troy? Welcome to the fraction life.
It used to be that way all the time. Remember we used to talk about teenies.
Teenies, yes, exactly.
Remember that?
I know.
Quarters and teenies. Quarters, eights, and teenies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Robert Mashiro, he says he doesn't like using indicators if he doesn't know why it does what it does. I agree with you, Robert. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I don't really pay attention to. I've sort of dismissed it and moved on, but I don't I just don't know all the breakdowns of half the stuff I don't use really. But I mean, if you don't know what it's doing for you in general, right, you shouldn't do it. I think that applies to everything outside of trading too, right? I mean, if you don't really know what something's doing, humans tend to avoid that.
Yeah.
So, Edgar, welcome, Edgar. Good to see you back in the chat. Lucky Man. Lucky Man asks, do moving average RSI? I guess it's a question for you, Troy, I think.
The steady move down, I always typically seen like a steady sell off.
Yeah, I do not use. I mean, I use the exponential moving averages separately, and then RSI though I tend to use only for like longer term investment positions. I don't use it for the intraday trading, but that's not to say that people don't use it for intraday trading. I just never, researched a possible strategy with it.
I was gonna go long here, but that was very
it's like Troy with the conditional kind of
much.
Thing, right? And RSI will give you
right.
It's not necessarily anything that will tell you, maybe take a trade or enter here or get out here. It's more of just, it's a relative strength index. It's just another tool that could be helpful if you find it helpful. It's really all.
I don't use a moving average on it because I'm using it for a instantaneous picture. Like, what is the situation right now? Is it overbought? Is it oversold?
Mm-hmm.
And so if you use a moving average, you're looking for obviously an average over time, and that doesn't move fast enough for me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, totally makes sense. All right, so we're about 5 minutes away from the JOLTS job report coming out.
We got the job report. It's just not.
Let's see what we got. We got Putin talking. We got all kinds of stuff going on in the news. And Trump's trying to get Europe to stop buying Russian oil. Yada yada yada. This has kind of been going on here for the last 15 minutes.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Now see, that's very.
Exactly, Adelina. It's all yapping. There's nothing of real consequence yet.
Snooze really.
Let's see. ES is starting to have a little bit of a breakdown here.
Yeah, let's move away from my 10-year note screen before everybody falls asleep. I'll put the ES up here, and we'll let that
more news at 7.
we'll let that 10-year note position do its thing. I'll update everybody when anything
I get like
nice
a half an hour
happens.
of
It's-
trading.
Yeah, if you don't mind, if you
Working
don't
in
mind,
my
I'm
favor.
just,
15 minutes.
I'm just doctoring up my
On
chart
certain-
before I share, so I can't really.
20
share right
minutes
now,
on
so
certain
you
accounts
Oh,
because
yeah,
definitely
you're-
have an
you're
ES
fine.
or something up.
because I have to go
Yeah,
to
sure,
work.
of course.
And, I can't
And it's
trade
funny
notes
as
on the
we're
profile.
built.
Now I'm
As
seeing
I'm saying
this,
that now,
like,
the
very
10-year note
consistent
just
down.
started
And look
moving.
at these. These are
So
very
I'm gonna move my
consistently
stop down
down.
one
Means
tick
the
above
algos
break
are
even
trading it.
here,
Good.
and see if we can't move up a couple more
Anyways.
ticks here. Get me out
Struggle.
for at
Somehow
least
gotta
a free trade, and
get
we'll
through
keep
this.
one runner on. The kind of the thought was with gold running
that's
up.
like the
I was
thing
thinking,
that
maybe the
pushes me to
10-year
trade
notes
news
will
because
start
I
getting bought
almost
up
have to.
because we're kind of, like I was also saying,
Not
we're at kind of between
necessarily
like a
have
rock and a
to.
hard place in the equities. So maybe the equities will have a little
But
bit of
when
a
you have these
consolidation
stupid-
downwards, and then the 10-year note will rise with gold.
Like, look at that.
Not to say that was just like my general thesis of getting into this trade, and then I got in when there was a relative like uptrend occurring already. We were respecting the 50-period
down for
EMA,
that right
and
there.
I put my stop far enough to give it a little bit of wiggle room. So,
will it work? Will
so
it
yeah,
go
that was
down?
kind of the thought behind my trade. Nothing
I
too
almost went
crazy or
up there.
complicated.
But then I see this downward movement.
So yeah.
Well,
It's
we may
super
want to hold on to our
consistent.
hats
I don't
here
know
in a
if you
couple
heard me
minutes.
talk that out.
It
Oh yeah.
could be a good could get a good reaction here in the market.
Yeah. Would love
The
to
book
see
hasn't
it.
thinned out yet, but it's going to.
This-
Now it's getting
this
getting
sell-off
thin. Everyone's walking out.
Kind of makes me feel
They're
like
walking
it's
out
going
close
to
to
Get
the
a
book.
jolt to the market.
Get a
Yeah, you know
jolt.
what?
Look at that.
or the expectation of
Badoosh.
it's going to be up.
Now that you're saying that, that does remind me of the
Or it could be
yeah.
a
That
sell-off
does
because
remind
they
me. I
were just
probably
slowly
should
bleeding it out. See,
not
I
be
don't know
looking
yet.
to be in this position.
That's just like a data point that
um,
we're gonna have to take in here. Did they?
going into
2
that
minutes.
number.
Are they
I don't know how the
anticipating
bond.
it
I don't know
sells
how
so
the
they can
bond
sooner?
moves, so I don't know.
I don't either, and I don't want to stick around to find out. To be quite honest, so I'm gonna let it, hopefully tick me out here
Yeah.
and give me $150. And
Yeah, I
yeah.
hear you. Take it while you can, and you can wait later. Re-enter. You can always get back in, folks. We can always get back in.
You know
All
what they
right, I
showed
just went
us
back
last
and built
time?
my profiles. Oof.
Now I want to know where that's at.
I did a full month and a half. Jeez.
All right, cool. Not bad to just
What
trade
is note?
trade something like the 10-year
What a
note.
fan.
Make a quick
But it's
$153
not
bucks
down
in
there.
the
Where-
morning.
why
I mean,
would
it's
you
one
show
of
us
the
down there
the
if it's not down
the
there?
more boring things to trade, but when you can catch a little move
Yep.
to the upside, it can be lucrative. So
Well, when you're used to trading lean hogs and
There's this cool
soybeans,
map
I
of
guess
like
the 10-year note is kind of exciting, right?
like by country.
It's got some
I wanted to
volume
look at
behind
it
it.
for
Yowzers. All right, let's see what's
You
going
are
on
right.
here.
try this.
39 seconds for jolting the market.
come on,
So,
see some action.
what is
Let's
forecast?
see.
7.38 million is forecast. Previous was 7.43 million. So they're expecting a little softening on new job openings, but we'll see. Also, we got factory orders month over month, kind of print and durable goods. All this stuff's coming out right now. All right,
Go to my trading view on.
here we go.
different account.
2, 1.
There it is.
Bam.
There it is.
Oh boy, little write up, not much.
Oh my
not much
God,
to write
Euro
home about.
USD just jumped.
Didn't break that 40 level. I was expecting it to go down below 40
Wow.
in the ES. Now maybe go now. Get through that liquidity.
Numbers still pending.
All right.
Factory orders are in
Minus
line.
1.3, 7.18. Ooh. So this looks soft. less job openings by about 200,000.
Yeah.
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 That's pretty decent.
That is a pretty decent, pretty soft number.
Yeah.
And factory
Yeah.
orders are
Got it. Okay.
oh, they're in line with what was forecast. Factory orders came up compared to last month though. So, wow, look at this. Now it's
All right,
picking
guys, this is what I was
Yeah.
talking about here.
durable
You wonder
goods,
if
what's
factory
durable
orders
goods?
maybe
So we can
are
say
up
inflation
compared to the
rates
previous month
by
for the sake of trying to front run the
Tariffs.
tariff stuff. Maybe
Yes,
that's
which
how.
is actually
yeah, exactly.
The
I think-
trading
yeah.
forex
I think
is really
so.
nice.
I think
Maybe I'll get.
that is
I wanted to get back
probably
into forex.
it's
try to
durable
knuckle that down.
goods. 1%, so in line. Yeah, I mean the only thing
Oh,
that's
dude.
oh
Look
wow.
what the 10-year note did. Jeez Louise. I'm a sucker.
Bostic now
I'm a
speaking. Bostic says, "What happened? It is. Oh my lord." Well, you know what?
Yeah,
but look,
no.
you didn't know how that was going to react. You
Of
did
course.
the smart
Of course
move.
not. Yeah. Of course. I agree.
But you know, Monday morning
Kinda-
quarterback.
It's just funny to see it.
You know, when I seen ETH jump
It's
up,
hilarious
maybe
to
I
see it. Like,
I
you
should
know,
have got ready for a
it's funny
pop up
because,
on
like,
NAS.
I completely agree. There's no way I would have changed.
We'll
my
have to
mind. I
watch
would
that
have
in the
always done
future.
that move 100 times out of
See
100.
what
It's just funny to see when it goes in your favor.
ETH is
It's
just exploding
a funny
upward right
comment to
now.
be like,
Holy
of
or
course,
Euro,
of
the
course
Euro
I get how
USD
it does it. But
is going up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So where did we came? We came down to the 40, which was overnight.
I don't know that I want to
We're still not at overnight low.
put this trade
Order
in.
filled.
Yes.
Edgar, how's
Interesting.
my Central Floridian doing this evening? And Eric is just
Stop
blowing
filled.
up the chat
Not
in a
like
good
that.
way. He's
All right.
doing-
Yeah.
He's talking about
He's always blowing
how
up the chat in a good
futures.
way.
He's not a fan of the futures. He likes the
I know. He likes Forex.
Yeah, he likes the
Order
Forex a lot
filled.
more.
Yeah.
Come on.
I
Did I just get in
I
at the
get it,
exact
I
same
get it.
spot?
We all have our
I did.
our
What a jerk.
preferences for sure. So
Get up there.
All right. So
all right,
I'm
going
not
on
reading any
tilt
of
a
this
little
yet.
bit. It's just you're funny, Eric. No, I we understand, man. We get it. No worries at all.
Eric's become the rock star in our chat, in his head, and on Ola Prime
In his
TV,
head.
folks. Eric, well, he's always a legend in his own mind, right? I mean, as we all are.
You got
We
it.
all
Eric,
are,
my
yeah.
man, you are the rock star. You are. He is blowing it up on the socials. I tell you. Did we ever fix your name, Eric? Let me know. Did we ever change it from Blake back to Lake like it's supposed to be on that one video we did of you? Let me know, because if we didn't, man, I'll try to take care of it.
Stop filled.
Yeah.
Boom.
Dude, you see where Google is up to $230 a share. It is just
All time high.
It's going.
Isn't it all time high?
Yeah.
I think it's all time
Yeah.
high.
Yeah. Just,
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think it just
Why
won't
was
stop. Can't stop, won't
yesterday's?
stop.
Crazy.
Oh, because they are 250. That doesn't make any sense right now.
Ayub wants to know if that's a goose behind Adelina. I don't think it's a goose.
We
We think
what
it may
we
be
decided
an
is
egret.
I forgot.
An
egret.
egret or
Yeah,
a
an
heron? No, not a heron. Maybe an egret or a crane. But yeah, something.
Let me translate.
All right.
You
We're
trying to
going for the
translate what
bounce.
egret would be in
Early
Romanian?
bounce.
Is that what you're translating?
Yeah.
Adelina? Mm-hmm.
All
The big bird.
right.
She's gonna say it's the
Sticking
big
with
bird.
it.
everyone.
Emu.
Let's go.
Emu. An emu.
An
and
emu?
she's,
No.
working for
Emus are
Liberty.
huge.
Liberty
Mutual?
Liberty.
Liberty.
Actually, it's translating me a stork.
Oh,
A stork, the same thing. They're all the same thing. Stork, egret, inherent. They're all the same family. It's like a
They
hawk
are,
or an
they
eagle.
are.
They're all kind of
Yeah. It's good.
But maybe
It's
it's an egret. Because it's more
Oh,
tropical.
Eric said it's
Yeah,
fixed.
this is
on
a
his name.
tropical.
Cool, man. Thanks, Eric, for confirming.
Come on.
Oh yeah, did you guys? I meant to mention it earlier. Mr. Peeps was saying how Sam needs to up his know your coach game with Adelina jumping out of planes while Sam's just trying not to drown in a pool.
That is. I am gonna say I am gonna say I want to redo mine too, because all these coaches are
Order filled.
putting me to shame with these awesome videos. But there's no way in hell I'm jumping out of a good plane, Adelina. You're not getting me to do that ever. Sorry.
No.
So kudos to you.
No.
But I can't roll with that. I can't.
Then
do it.
Sam also entered the chat saying the market oracle is here.
It's going down, Sam. What's going on?
Boy.
I know.
Yeah.
That's yeah, the Dow is not cooperating, but the Nasdaq is.
So it was the oracle for the
to
Nasdaq.
bounce. Yeah, exactly. He's the oracle for the Nasdaq. That's
Oracle, can you
that's it.
give me what's in the future for Dow?
Yeah.
Where do you see Sam? I don't see Sam in the chat. Where is Sam?
It was way earlier. It was way earlier in the beginning of the
okay,
session.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm not going back. I'm not going to scroll. Okay, cool. All right. I got to look for a trade. Here.
Wow. The 10 years just exploding upwards.
So we got very little
It's interesting. I feel
little
like
range
the
so far this
NQ
morning in the ES.
is a little different.
We've got about a 15-point range. Not even that much. Let me go back here. 632, 54. Yeah, 15-point range.
Yeah. Well, kind of looks like things want to rebound here and go higher, but I don't really have a good risk to reward setup here to be getting into a long or anything at the moment. So I kind of have to just look for opportunity elsewhere, which is why you see me cycling through all the
Keep in mind, we've had a lot.
Farmer Bob.
We've had
Okay.
a lot of activity.
Well,
right?
maybe I should have got
All these
out
last few
when it
days.
looked like it started to
Last
reverse
week,
up
we've had
there.
a lot of
I was
energy,
just
a lot
hoping
of
it would,
volatility, a lot of
bounce
range.
there. And
Today could be a nice little relaxing day, little breather, right? So may not
so
be a
far,
big
we've
mover.
traded in this range. We tried
That's
to run the
okay. Yeah.
breakout. We didn't get it.
I mean,
But it has came
knows?
through
Maybe this
here
is
a
the
bunch of
range day
times.
today. Maybe today is the range day, unless we get like some more of those headlines that kind of spook people. Bostic just said
Order
6 months ago,
filled.
not rolling out
All
All
September
right,
rate
and we're
cut
gonna go
depending on
for this breakout on
coming
this
jobs
account
report and other
one
data.
more
So-
time.
yeah.
Hopefully
It's
we
not
get it.
Not unambiguously clear that labor is weakening materially. So, I mean, this is what I'm saying. They're talking out of both sides of their mouth, these guys. And Trump is greeting the Polish president. I'm
Maybe we
assuming
should
at
have
the
jumped
White
in right
House,
here
so
for the
maybe
bounce.
he'll make some
But we'll see.
commentary,
We
like if they're
jumped in
gonna
over
have the
here with
press
this
in,
account.
right? Like they've been doing.
If it doesn't work out, we
We may
are
get something later on here in a couple of hours.
to trade differential.
So that would definitely be a mover. But other than that, there's not really anything else on the docket right now.
Looks like we are going to not make it.
Stop filled.
Done and done.
The FedWatch tool just checked it.
So I think
It's
it for
at
that account
92%
for
chance
today.
of a cut, which is kind of. I really thought it would have been like.
Just gonna see what
closer to, like,
happens
a
around
75%
here.
Down like
chance or
85.
Is it going to
something.
bounce?
Yeah.
I think it was down like
But-
it felt like that.
Yeah.
It was high. I think going into Labor Day was like it fell down to 85 or 84. I
Feels
wanna
like it
say.
wants
So
to,
it's
but
back up.
Right.
there it
It's
goes.
still too high in my opinion. Either way.
Okay.
I think I don't know.
Feels like this is the resistant line
Yeah.
here.
Doesn't matter what I, it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter what I think, but
It's your
you know what I mean. I just
With the AAA app,
Exactly.
discover savings
Well, I mean,
and
when everybody
Always
basically
with
is just banking on it, like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen, then usually
See what we
pays
can
out to
find
take
out.
the other side of that. You know,
Right,
See
just
what we could find
better
out,
risk
figure
reward.
out. Can we figure it
Doesn't mean you
out?
have to be right. Just it may be better off.
Be the contrarian. Sometimes the positioning risk reward is better as a contrarian. There are people that make a living off of trading with that kind of strategy. To be quite honest,
sure.
they might only win 35% of the time, but they're making 4 to 5x on each trade. So
Yeah, exactly.
Troy, are your shorty
Richie,
senses
welcome,
tingling
Richie.
instead of the spidey senses? Are the short senses tingling by chance right now, or is it starting to
I
feel
think we're
like
gonna
that?
break out.
Yeah, it's starting to feel
here.
like right, exactly.
I feel like
Kinda
the
got a
average
bull
is
flag.
See, this is
about-
this is the difference
Normal
between
high
how an
point.
American would ask that
I wanna
question
see it
versus
come down
a Brit
lower
like
to
Sam.
more of
Sam would
its
say to
lower point
Troy, and you know
before
where I'm going
jumping
here,
in.
guys. Sam would say to Troy right now, Troy,
So I
are you,
think
are
I'm
you
gonna
getting
wait
that
that
little
out
tingling feeling in
a
your
little bit.
shorts, mate? You ready
How
to?
can I
How you feeling in the shorts? You tingly?
add that in here? I can't.
You're like,
Yeah, I think we're gonna wait that out a little bit. Ooh, it's starting to push back.
You
up.
think a breakout is
Volume
prime,
Hey, please don't
jumping
stand
more
up.
on the down now.
I mean, it looks like on the Nasdaq, it looks like a bull flag.
Yeah.
oh, now it's dropping down in the ES. I'm gonna get short in the ES, guys. I am in short. Off that mid rejection.
Interesting.
Come on down.
Mm.
Come on down to the low a day.
Volume
Come on down
the
to the
low
low a day.
is spiking
go.
up now. So does that mean more down?
There we go. Yeah, I hear you
Switch to your
counting those
screen.
keys. What's going on here? What's going on in the news? What's
Order
happening?
filled.
Now we're gonna get your screen up here in a second. Since you're in a position, I'm gonna look to.
I'll be out of it. I'll
Yeah.
be out of. I'm pulling a scalp move right now.
Ooh.
I may just scalp this thing. Yeah, because I don't have any. I haven't got my level set really. My target's down below, but I'm targeting the IB low right now. That's all I'm targeting. So we're almost
Yeah, yeah.
there. There we are. We tagged the new low of the day, and we're still extending IB.
Stop filled.
Let's go down.
Boom, boom. I guess I should let these things play out, man.
Yeah, exactly. Trail that.
Gotta
sucker.
figure this out.
I got
Gotta figure out life.
Pretty good.
Every time I let it play out, though, like we got burnt
Alright, cool.
there.
That was nice.
Nice.
That
We
was a
did
short trade for
jump in
me.
kind of late.
That is the shortest trade I think you've ever had. Honestly, I think that might be a record.
Outside of
Far
market
away
on
from
close
the
scalping
volume.
and stuff.
Shrink
Right.
back down.
Right. Oh,
All
well,
right, shrinking back down now.
great trade though.
Uh,
Really good.
I just wanted to pick up
Look
a little,
here.
a little change.
Yeah, we had pushes up in volume
All right,
as it
now I
rose
got
up. Kind of came down as the
I'm
volume
a little
came down.
discombobulated because I'm trying
And then
to.
as it started raising back up, we started going back up.
Right, I got a new chart.
Now
rate,
volume
as we all
started to
know here
kick
as
up,
traders. So let's go
down.
through
Right.
this.
So I was
I'm
like,
just trying to
we're
get
gonna
all
wait,
my
gonna
stuff
wait till
set
it
up
reaches back
again.
to its like
A little bit of a pain.
range
there.
in here,
Had to rebuild everything last night.
somewhere in here and here.
Yeah.
Wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah.
I
It
was not
started to
really
come
thrilled
down.
about it.
Almost got to it, and volume kicked up for the
Yeah.
down. Now volume's coming back down, close to that range. So we're probably looking to take
Oh.
a long, honestly.
H pattern forming. H pattern incoming in the ES.
Income.
I think I'm gonna take it.
I don't trade.
Order
I don't trade
filled.
patterns, but I see it now. I see it all the time. You guys got this H in my head. I recognize it all the dang time.
It's.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's
gonna work
it's the
out. We'll
one that
find
like
out.
I genuinely feel like
Kinda
is
jumped in a little soon.
extremely important to recognize at times. It's just like it's
Let's
definitely the
see.
one for me to always
Let's
be
see, guys.
recognizing as a kind of like we said earlier. It's like a relative condition, not a necessary
Yeah.
like trade
yeah.
structure of any sort. It's just like you know, to keep you out of trouble.
Come on, get down to 35. Ooh, I got a real tight stop here. It's gonna take me out.
Let's see. Let's see if we punch this. Does this
All right.
work out? Let's stop moving these stop losses.
That erased most of that.
I can
game.
stop doing that. You need to stop doing that.
So, Lucky Man FX. What's the difference between the primary and secondary
Stop
financial
filled.
markets? Well,
Oh, I should. If I was gonna move that, I should
primary
have.
markets are where essentially
Whack.
when stocks and bonds are issued for the sake
Right
of
now.
a company to gain credit access.
That would have been a time to have left it in.
to
It
start
looks
off,
like.
and then in the secondary market, that's what we're.
I think that
actually
kind
trading
of worked
right now,
out
and this is
though,
like the stock
Order
in my
filled.
opinion.
the stock
Yeah.
market is
Yeah.
the
As far as
when we're trading back and forth. When Joe is trading with Sally, that's the secondary.
Yeah.
Here, so yeah, pretty simple.
It's like the
we
pre-IPO.
gotta get back into-
pre-IPO stuff,
we gotta-
roadshow stuff, all the
Ah.
stuff where they're getting the offerings, and that's all primary, right? Trying to find
let's
a bank
see.
to
36 is a good spot. Let's
to
find out
sponsor them,
if
go
if-
public, whatever. I think that's all considered primary too, isn't it?
Yeah. When you're beginning the issuance
You're just
of new stock or bonds, that whole
'cause
process.
you're really just
is
dealing
the
with
primary.
directly with one. or
volume
several
dropped,
parties
we should
direct
probably get
on
out.
an open exchange.
if it is.
Yeah.
What's it doing?
I really want to get short at some point, but I also don't want to
Shoulda
be messing around in the middle here. I feel like
I want to see it go up though. Come on.
it's just not a good. I could see myself getting short, and then we just rally back into the center or upper part of the range.
Kind of just
I get
mellowed out.
chopped up, and then it comes back in. Like, just looks like not the greatest
Well,
idea. So stay away.
Where I'm holding for this low vol. I mean, if it can come a little higher, where my little yellow arrow's at, kind of like right here at the
Stop
top.
filled.
If it gets up a little more, maybe 2 or 3 points.
Was
I'm
not
gonna go
confident
short
in the
again,
trade.
unless it just looks like it's just
Look at
ripping off the
that.
point of control.
Guess I should have stayed in. See, this is where I'm screwing
Which
up. When to
is
stay in,
pretty much
when
where the
not to stay in. You know
Real
what I
point
mean?
of control is maybe it's off by a half a point up here, but it's reflective of the RTH, the current session's point of
Be
control.
at my
All right, so here
targets
we
for
are
the
up,
day.
come up to mid. Oof.
This would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm getting short.
All right.
That may not have been good.
Trying to bring these back.
What point of control? Hold. So I got
From
in
the
at
clutches of
45-ish. I've got a 5-6 point stop. I just want to get outside of point of control.
These ones are the new
And I gotta
ones.
take profit down here below the low of day.
Testing these out.
Currently, let's get rid of this purple monster so everyone can see. Dude,
Now that we're at the
what are
top
you
of the
doing?
range
What are
here.
you doing to me?
Let's figure
Come
out.
on, reverse.
I mean,
reverse.
Yeah, I mean,
Nasdaq.
look, if I'm wrong, that's okay. If I'm wrong, because the way I put my stop out here, if it really wants to get to point of control and move ahead to go higher, then I'm definitely out of this trade, right? And yeah, it'll hurt, but I want to give it some room to roll over.
On the lower.
No, I think your
range
stop's at a
of
good
volume.
place.
Point of control just came down.
Lower.
Point of control just came down at
On the higher
just came down like
range
3 ticks.
is still pretty high.
That's good.
It just still have room to go up. We
Based
are going
on
to see what it does.
This little price down, this
right
right there,
here.
just shifted right there. All right, come back, come back down.
Real-time feedback while we're on the floor about, okay, I'm hearing this. I feel like we're just getting so much more out of it being together.
Definitely having way more fun than if I was here by myself.
I mean, I am chomping at the bit to get in a live cattle trade. Chomping at the bit. I want to get one. I'm looking for a setup. Looking for a setup.
What's the
Chewing
live
your
count?
cud.
What's the
Seems
code?
like possibly where the top of the range
Ellie.
is.
Ellie is the code.
Let's see, because
I'm gonna put a line right there.
I'm at 51.25.
We did hit this.
LE.
We break above.
You're looking for a short or a buy?
I mean, top of this is here though.
Looking for either, to be quite honest. We're at a little bit of a weird impasse, I think. The general trend in live cattle is bullish. So when you zoom out on the charts, you look at like the 30 minutes and the 30-minute chart and whatnot. I'll pull it up again real quick. We're kind of at a point where I can see a bounce back upwards. So I don't want to be getting short right here at the possible at a possible bottom. But in order to get long, I need to see on the order flow here on my heat map stuff. I need to see some
there like that.
somewhat stronger buyers, get something done, something meaningful done here, and start to show a little bit more of a trend. Because it looks like when I'm looking at the deltas on live cattle, they're thinning out drastically as of the last like 10 minutes. So I'm wondering if the buyers are going to be giving up here and the sellers are going to take over and push us down. And if I see that, I might actually just jump into
Right.
a
I
short.
mean, that is the
At that moment.
makes sense.
So
I mean, if it breaks that, we're probably gonna go pretty high. Also,
Coach Troy was a superhero. What would his superpower be? Master of all indicators, Mountain Dew powered trades. Oh, HFT. That's exactly what I'm voting for. Quick win,
I'm gonna
fast
go with that
trades,
one too.
Or makes markets laugh daily.
All of it's good.
All good
They're all
choices.
great answers. They're all great. They're all very, very good. That is cool.
Yeah,
That's well done. Well done, production team. They're on it today. That was awesome. Aziz, how you doing this morning or this afternoon where you're at? Good to see you. NASDAQ, Tanaka. I don't know, man. I mean, I think the NASDAQ's doing what the ES is doing. And I kind of feel like the ES is primed for a break up, a breakout to the north. I want to get.
It's kind of what it feels like in the NASDAQ.
I think we just wiped out our profits. Unfortunately.
If we show my screen, I can show my screen real quick. And when I'm looking at like the 1 hour chart,
it wants to.
Kind of seeing like an area of general support at the 23,000 where we've kind of dipped into it and shown support over this last month essentially. So wouldn't be surprised to kind of see a little bit of a rally today into,
there it goes.
The 23,500.
Well, let's just see what it continues
maybe we
to
can
do
even get to 23,550. Who knows? But
is it gonna come down? It is.
Almost
give it enough
not
room,
really an
to be
inverted
honest.
head and shoulders on the 1 hour chart here, but something reminiscent of it. But I just really like that dip into the 23,000 area.
We just
and then
aren't.
the rejection and buyers coming back in, just like we've seen time and time again over this past
It's okay.
month. So
We're a little
I
less
think
than
the Nasdaq's
even.
got something good going for it here to the long side.
And we're just gonna see where this goes.
But yeah, what do you
this point.
think about it, Tanaka? You have more of a long bias on the Nasdaq. Are you trading the Nasdaq currently today, or do you have a kind of like longer term position, swing trading it? What are you thinking?
Order filled.
I'm gonna see. Will it punch up above? We're gonna have it really tight though.
It's ES is holding right at point of control, which is right near the top of the distribution. So it's really, I'm conflicted. It gives
Break
me
above it.
indications that it wants to go down, but then it just gets, it's kind of like the absorption we saw yesterday with the buyers and sellers, right? When we were in our competition. It's given me quite a lot of absorption from the buy side right now. They're just eating up these sellers every time they try to push it. And the fact that we are at point of control.
Move this
high
down
on
to
the
here. We have that
distribution,
little bit to play with. I think it'll
profile
make us go a
at
little
the
bit
upper
more in the
top.
negative, but I
We're
think
5
we're gonna
minutes
give
from
it
the
a
IB
shot
being
to
set.
go punch up to the next
go north. It
target
at
point.
the very least may just,
We're gonna hope
try
that
to
it starts to break out.
poke through the
ahead.
IB high or extend it, or maybe even get to the overnight high. Overnight high is
hit these
64.60-ish.
Yeah.
at the next
Yeah, so,
level of
you know,
491.
3 points away. That's all right, here we go. Here we
I
go.
think that's what we're gonna shoot for.
Extend. If it pulls back, I'm going long. Pull back to point of control. Pull back down. Come on.
Ah, dang it. Again, my stuff is not, darn it. My
Oh, your dome and everything's off with your chart?
yeah, it is. Russell RTY. Okay. Flat.
I'm long with a target for the overnight high.
I am in a terrible predicament here. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
48.
Let's make that back. So I've got to link this. Like
Stop,
for some
Phil.
reason, it's
Oh,
not
I was
letting
gonna
me
put it
link my
back
chart
down
to
here
my
just a little bit.
order and order DOM and whatnot. When I click on it, it just won't even let me do it, which is weird.
Put a little too high.
But that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Got into a live cattle position instead of getting into the Russell, and then got into a Russell position, and then accidentally clicked flat and got out of all of it for an $80 loss there. So, but we're back in the Russell now. Long. I am
Order filled.
Long the Russell now. That was a fun turn of events, but I am looking for a little bit of a break to the upside here on the Russell, assuming that we kind of follow what all the other indices are doing
I am
at the
too.
moment.
I am. I'm long in the ES, so yeah, I think we're all catching a wave, hopefully.
Stop filled.
And this is, what a change of events. Like 10 minutes ago, I thought we were breaking down. And here we are back at the top of the range. Oh, no, don't you do this. Hold point of control. Jeez. Just wipe me out. That's a pick. That's a pick right there.
Order filled.
Swept.
I am looking to
All
get
right, this is
short
ugly. This is
live
getting
cattle.
choppy.
Might have a couple positions on at the same time here in a second. Just looking at the order flow on live cattle, see if I can't get into a short here.
Stop filled.
Oh my gosh, I just did the same exact thing. Dude, this is killing me.
Really?
All right.
This is killing me.
Really?
Well, those 2 counts are done
This is
for the day. Yeah. Just
this
what it
new
is.
account situation is messing me up.
All right.
Oh, you freaking idiots. Don't be doing this on me. Hold the order. This is crazy. I'm getting...
We're gonna
Damn.
jump in over here.
Come on,
This account.
ES.
At Toyota's national sales event, tailgate season's just getting started. Manny drops back and he flips one
Yep.
right down.
Volume is jumping up.
That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I don't even know what this set to.
You gotta stop.
MQ.
Outside edge. That's it. Man.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
Pretty fast moves.
Yep. I guess getting out of that Russell trade wasn't
What
the
just
worst
happened?
situation, but I am short cattle right now.
Do we just lose the feed?
Whoops.
Like, what just happened there?
God, you idiots. These...
Today is a day for patience.
It is.
Order cancel. Order fill.
Come on.
That's nice. That doesn't seem shady at all.
Well, my IBs are set. Let's see if it'll get to one or the other. Hopefully get to the IB high because I
Now is it pushing up?
need to get back into the green.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order fill.
There we go. I better check. Is there any news going on? What's going on? I'm saying something.
Order submitted.
No.
Okay.
Maybe some of this was from Putin. I mean, Putin was saying some crap. He was saying, 5-6 minutes ago, there's no date for Trump's visit to Russia, and there are no preparations for such a visit. We are not preparing Trump's visit to Moscow, but he is invited. So maybe the market's just getting a little shaken up.
Order submitted.
Peace stuff with Ukraine may not happen. I don't know. I mean,
they just had that Chinese parade where they
Order
had
submitted.
everybody
Order
that was
cancel.
there was,
Order fill.
Anti-American.
Interesting.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
I mean,
Well, Putin's there. He's there with Xi.
It was about
He's there with Xi Jinping right now.
Yeah, it's like a who's who.
So,
Who's
they're
who is against America? Let's meet in China.
Who's who of communism? Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Come on, live cattle. Make your move. Make your move down. Let's go get some liquidity down here. Come on. Sell off. Sell.
All right.
Sell.
Well, we
Is there a
broke
divergence
our
with the indices and cattle.
90-something percentile run
Divergence
rate
because
there.
I need divergence. I want you to go down for me to go up.
Yeah. I have not caught on to any sort of like correlation there.
I wouldn't expect you. I wouldn't expect you.
That would be so funny if it did like have a correlation. Might have to look into that at some point, but.
Did our volume
Come on,
down?
push
Did
up,
that
yes.
change?
Get me back into green.
Took the average down and average up.
I get. A lot to make up for now.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. Doesn't want to break IB.
What about you, Adelina? Are you looking at possibly getting long in the Dow at any point? You thinking just wait, give it a little bit.
Wait.
Order submitted.
Yeah.
Order submitted.
Yeah.
Order
I
fill.
will get a short if it breaks 45 130 and probably a long. No, a long. I'm
Guessed
still
this one, honestly.
waiting.
This could bite us really hard.
Oh, you sucker. Where's 46? I need to move up. All right. Let's see what's going on in the chat. What's happening in the chat?
Order submitted.
Okay. And on gold, Aziz is trading gold. Nice, but now it's not looking good. Eric's gonna take a break.
Order submitted.
Yeah.
Order
man.
submitted. Order submitted.
Today's one of those days I feel. Lucky Man is asking, do we do Fibonacci retracements? I do not. I don't know if anyone here does, actually.
No.
Just
Maybe the coaches on.
Order
know Tony
cancel.
does.
Order fill.
Tony
Dang
does
it.
a little bit.
He's not on.
Yeah, but I will probably be playing around with that kind of stuff more. I'll pick Tony's brain on it a little bit, maybe look into it myself to just have an understanding of like when people are looking at those levels, if they might come in so coincidentally come into play with other levels of my own that I see. But gold is just looking like a long. I mean, it's hard to not see it as a long.
Jumped in a little late here.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're gonna have to give ourselves a little bit extra room.
I think I one-ticked my IB high. But I want to get a continuation. Let's go. I don't want a failure off of this. Let's go. Let's go, buyers. Come on. Do the heavy lifting.
Volume kicked up on
there we go.
The buy. So I'm hoping.
Get up to 60. Get up to 60. Come on.
Don't like. Kind of don't like it. Scared, guys. Oh, we gotta go.
All right.
We're gonna let this happen. If we get out, we get out. Boom. All right, we're just gonna leave it at that. A little $68 day. Losses on the other accounts, but you know we're testing out those
for
some
the Ask the Expert
strategies.
I'll be joining you today.
We're testing out the holding, basically, our trades.
Nice.
And
yeah, just an FYI.
Not moving our stop losses. We gotta start not moving
okay,
our.
Come on, do your thing, ES. Break out. Break out. Come on, you want
take profits.
You're right there.
So since these two are kind of similar places,
who can do it? Good morning, Tom. How you doing, buddy?
The top one we're gonna stop. We're not gonna use our. Nice. We're not gonna move our stop losses nor our take profits and see what happens.
Red, but I gotta get to
here we're gonna just do what we normally do.
To get in good standing.
See how things react.
Let's go.
Yeah.
With that. And anyways, we do have to go to work, so it is what it is. That's it for the trading day.
So you're in a long or a short on ES?
I'm in a long. I keep getting long. I kept getting stopped out. Yeah, I'm long. Let's go. Let's go. Break through the IB. Technically, my IB's done now. The stat's done, but this yellow line. Where's my arrow? Yeah, this little yellow line here. This is just my initial bounce.
Yeah.
First hour. So we poke through it.
All right, we have to go. All the peace, all the loves. Kind of like at least our funded account is coming back.